Hello and welcome to this introduction video for leaders. My name is Lewis. Today's training will cover the tools available to leaders. In addition to the user role, the leader role includes tools for department overview, follow-up, and approval. We will also look at how leaders can simulate other users, provide support, and correct users' worksheets if needed. The leader introduction is in addition to the user introduction, so we recommend that you watch the 9-minute user introduction first. Leaders have a vital role in TimeGuru. They have access to all user data that are under their management. The system is flexible, allowing multiple leaders to manage different user groups. For example, 2 leaders might oversee one group, while another leader manages a different group. Each leader has a personalized dashboard that displays their own data. Leaders can switch between users that are under their management, making it easy to oversee multiple users. If users are missing from your leader dashboard, they might be in the wrong department or assigned to the wrong leader. Let's look at our key widgets. The first one is the Change User widget. This widget lets leaders switch between users they manage. Administrators can switch between all users. Leaders can view each user's dashboard. This helps answer vacation questions and verify user data and even do corrections. The widget has a quick link to the user's worksheet that is placed inside the widget box. Here leaders can view the weekly details of the user. Here you can move back and forth between weeks and switch between your employees. You can work in your employees' timesheets in the same way as your own. This was covered in the user introduction video. If an employee has approved their week, you have the option to cancel this by clicking the undo in the orange approval section. You also have the option to leader approve the employee's timesheet here. We also have the option to send to the leader as the user, in case the user needs help. Leader approval in the timesheet must be enabled in the system settings before this option is available, but it should be standard in new systems. You can go back to the dashboard by clicking the TimeGuru logo. The next widget is the Employee Status widget. Available only to leaders and administrators, the Status widget can give you a daily overview of who has checked in and who has checked out, who is working from home and who is absent. Your administrator can set up which activity should be included in the employee status. The third widget is the week plan overview. If you need a weekly overview with less detail, you can use the weekly plan instead. Here you can get an overview of the entire week. You can move back and forth between weeks, so you can also check future weekly plans. Again, your administrator can set up which activities should be included. It can be helpful to have either the weekly plan or the employee status enabled, depending on your daily needs as a leader. You can enable and disable widgets via the wrench here. Then we have the request widget window. This is covered in detail in the user introduction video, so I will not go into too much detail now. In short, this is where your employees can request vacation and leave. But as you can see, you, as a leader, have the option to switch between your employees and request on their behalf. This is practical if employees need help. The approval widget, which comes after the request widget, helps leaders review and approve requests. Leaders can customize its settings to view requests as a direct leader, a substitute leader, or both. Leaders can manage all their employees' requests efficiently using the approval widget. If enabled, the leader will receive an email notification if there are any pending requests. The notification is sent once daily at 5 AM. You can approve and reject requests directly into your dashboard. You can set what should be displayed in your approval widget and whether you want a notification if there are pending requests. This is how you approve or reject a request. You can add a comment if needed. Note that approval works the same way whether you're on PC, tablet, or mobile. If you reject a request, the employee receives an email notification so that they know that they may need to resubmit on different terms. When you approve, the system automatically processes the request. For example, when approving a vacation request, the employee's Outlook or Google Calendar is booked, the vacation plan in TimeGuru is updated, and the days are recorded in the timesheet. But it can also be requests for vacation transfer, payouts, or completed weeks. Depending on the type, the relevant information will be displayed. When you need to approve an employee's timesheet from the dashboard, you can get an overview of the entire week's entries, how much has been recorded, and whether it is under or over the agreed working hours. When you as a leader have approved the timesheet, it is locked so the employee can no longer change it. If you want to check if your employees have remembered to submit their timesheet for approval, you can use the Leader Approval Report. You can find all your reports by clicking on the lightning icon at the top right. As a leader, you can filter users and weeks you see in the report. You can decide here how long a time period you need to see. If you use the filter from the last 5 weeks, you are sure to get the last salary period included, and it is much easier to spot if there are any issues, like users who missed a weekly approval. Now we can see the hours recorded for each week for each employee and the approval status. The orange polls are only approved by the employee and need to be approved by you as a leader. If your employee has not approved or submitted for leader approval and you want to notify them, you can use this shortcut here. Note that the system sends an email notification about missing approval for the display period to the displayed user. You can also choose to approve for the user by clicking on one of these, the employee or the week, and clicking approve. Or approve all to approve everything you see here. Note that you can approve and close a week even though the employee did not approve. If you're interested in more information about reports, you can see more in our support section on our website, timeguru.net. If you have any follow-up questions, feel free to call us on +45 7174 1115, or you can send us an email to support@timeguru.dk. Thank you for watching.